Hey guys, and welcome to a new video, and today I am going to be talking about my VidCon experience. If you guys didn't know already, Animal Jam invited myself and 7 others to come out to California and join them at VidCon this year, and they had an amazing Animal Jam booth set up there, and if you've seen it, then you could probably say so yourself that it was incredibly amazing. Let's start off with the people who were invited. So the people who were invited was Sethy, Jelly Jones, Snowy Claw, myself, Twinkle012, Animal Jammer 360, Wolfie Cat, Lauren, Pepper, Apari, and Wisteria Moon. And if you guys didn't know, we were split up into 2 teams while we were at VidCon. So there was Team Myra and Team Zios. And part of Team Zios was myself, Snowy Claw, Jelly Jones, and Apari, and part of Team Myra, or Mira, I don't even know how to pronounce it, we discussed this so many times at VidCon and I still don't know. Anyways, that team included Lauren, Pepper, Wisteria Moon, and Sethy, and a little spoiler is Team Zios won! So next update, Team Zios items will be coming rare, so make sure to check those out and buy all of them because you support Team Zios, I know you do. In the bottom of your heart, even though you say you support Team Myra, there's a little part of you that liked Team Zios better. So let's talk about my experience now. So what happened was I got up at 1 a.m. in the morning on the day I was leaving, and I got ready and I went to the airport. Yep, pretty exciting. Whoa, that's such a surprise. You went to the airport. I know. And I got on my flight at 6:30 in the morning and I arrived around California at noon because the time zone change is a little different. It's 3 hours behind, so it's like 3 o'clock here, noon in California, so it was a very long day for me. And first person I met was Snowy Claw because I was the first one there, and Snowy Claw and AGHQ went the day before. So I met Snowy Claw and it was pretty exciting. It was nice seeing her again. And then so we went to VidCon and just kind of got my pass, my VidCon pass, and just kind of checked around the convention area. We weren't allowed in yet because that was the day just for registration and for people who had booths to set them up. So Animal Jam was setting up the booth, but I couldn't go in because I didn't have like the exhibitor pass to go in because I was just a creator. So whatever, but I did see the booth the next day, and I did see some teaser pictures before we went to VidCon, and oh my goodness, I could not be so in love. And then so we went to VidCon and just kind of got my pass, my VidCon pass, and just kind of checked around the convention area. We weren't allowed in yet because that was the day just for registration and for people who had booths to set them up. So Animal Jam was setting up the booth, but I couldn't go in because I didn't have like the exhibitor pass to go in because I was just a creator. So whatever, but I did see the booth the next day, and I did see some teaser pictures before we went to VidCon, and oh my goodness, I could not be so in love. So as the day went on, more and more people came, and all of a sudden it's just like a jam pack of people just came all in at once, and we're like, oh my god, hey guys, I haven't seen you in a year. And we also had 2 new people come, which was Jelly Jones and Sethy, and it was very, very nice meeting them. Oh, yes, I am still playing. It was very nice meeting Sethy and Jelly Jones. They were very kind people, and they just kind of like fit right into our little community we had last year. So I don't know, like it just kind of seems like when we see all each other, it's like, oh, we've known each other for so long, like we hang out every day. It was just kind of like that vibe around us because like we could all just be ourselves around each other. It wasn't like awkward. So that's the thing I love most about these type of people. After that day, we went out for dinner at DJ Chang's or something like that. KJ Chang's. I don't really know what it was called, but it was amazing. Besides the fact that our food did take an hour to come out, and they did forget about my soup out of everyone. I know, I'm just so forgettable, guys, but no, it's okay. No, but it was a very delicious meal. We got Animal Jam swag, we got a bag, and we got some cool stuff that I'll also be making a video about. Probably my next video will be all about all the stuff that we got at VidCon, California, so make sure to watch that video. A surprise, honestly. Like, I did not see him have 8 huge bags full of goodies come in with him, so I was like, whoa, where did that come from? But yeah, like I said, I'll be showing you guys that in the next video. So yeah, we had dinner and then we walked back and it was getting kind of chilly. So we went to our hotel's room and I think we just kind of hung out in Snowy Claw's room for a bit. And then I went back to bed because I was up for 26 hours and I wanted sleep. The next day was VidCon, the very first day of VidCon, and we all went as a group to VidCon to go look at this Animal Jam booth because we only seen pictures at that point and we really wanted to see it in person. Oh my goodness, like I said, I've never been in love as much as I was with this Animal Jam booth. I had high expectations for this booth because it's Animal Jam, right? Like, come on. And I was like, okay, you know, I'm probably just expecting too much. It's not gonna be that great, you know? And then I seen the pictures and I was like, wow, like that's pretty cool. And I was like, okay, but that's only a picture. You can't really, like, you don't know how big it is. You don't know, like, the little features it has on it. Like, you only see a picture and it's not even finished yet in the picture. It's just kind of being put together still. And so I was just like, okay, well, I mean, it looks cool, but I don't know if it's actually, like, looking like that. I got to the booth, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I probably had a breakdown there. It was absolutely amazing. Like, easily the best booth there. Honestly, easily the best VidCon sponsorship booth that was there. And there is no doubt about it. And I'm not just saying that because I play Animal Jam. I'm saying that because it was. That day, on Thursday, I actually seen David Dobrik, The Gabby Show, and also Thomas Sanders in a panel called Warning Vine. And it was just basically about Vine, but I wanted to see it because David Dobrik was on it, and I was like, So I seen them in a panel, and I was like, oh my god. And I even made it, if you look very closely, I made it into David Dobrik's vlog and Jason's Nash's video as well. That was pretty exciting to see myself in those YouTubers vlogs. I was like, oh my goodness. And I didn't know till Bapper pointed it out on her Instagram story, and I was like, girl, we're famous now. We went to a partner reception, and it was like a YouTube partner reception, and the only people invited were sponsorships and top creators. And when I mean top creators, they are the top creators of YouTube. Musically, Vine, well, used to be Vine, any platform you can think of. And I was invited to this party, and I was like, how? I have 100,000 subscribers, and I am no sponsorship to VidCon. So what happened was Animal Jam, one of the sponsorships of VidCon, put our names in for Animal Jam being the sponsorship of VidCon. So they didn't go to this party. We did. And we were a bunch of kids with 100 to 300,000 subscribers, also, or like 50,000 to 300,000. There's a range there between like a few of us. And we're like these kids going around under our breaths being like, oh my god, what? Who's that? That's Joey, or that's Hannah, that's Jordan Jones, that's Liza. Guys, I just met some of the biggest people on the internet during that night, and I didn't even know what was happening. I went to this party thinking that, oh, it's just gonna be this, you know, top creators party, but no one's gonna show up because they're too cool for this party. Like, they have better things to do than come to this party. And I was just like, you know, like, we're probably not gonna stay 6 to 10 because this is a 4-hour party. No, we stayed 6 to 10. You know why? Because Liza and David showed up the last hour, and I got a photo with them. And I was like, okay, here's what happened. So I was walking into this party, and it was actually the hotel we stayed at before, so we were kind of familiar with the place. We walk out these doors, and someone's like, oh my god, there's David Dobrik, and I'm like, my heart stopped beating, or it skipped a beat or something. I don't know why I wasn't having a heart attack right there. And then there's like Jason Nash, and then there's Big Nick, and then it's like all the kids in David's vlogs, and I'm like, and like, you know, the worst part is that when we were walking up, on the signs it said, please do not ask for autographs or pictures, because, you know, you gotta respect their privacy. It's like one part of thing, and all the biggest YouTubers in one place, like, you know. So yeah, I'm just like, okay, can't ask for a photo. I don't want to get kicked out. I mean, like, I just got here. I'm not even in the party yet. This is only the entrance to the party. And then I see Liza, and I'm like, oh. At this point, I'm almost crying. And honestly, I had so many vlogs taken of me, like, having a breakdown, walking into the party, that, I mean, when people start uploading more vlogs of that day, you're probably going to see me having this huge attack because I just seen Liza and David, my most two favorite people ever. And then you know who I see next? Joey Graceffa. And I'm just like, okay, well, I'm dead now. I mean, I'm just gonna lie right here and sleep here, and I'm not gonna move, and I'm just going to, I don't know what else to do at that point. And I walked into the party and I had the biggest regret not asking him for a photo. And I was like, oh my god, this is gonna bug me the entire night, and now I'm never gonna see them again. I'm not gonna get a photo with them because I didn't see them for a long time during that party. And I was like, it made me so sad. Like, hey Joey, I love your videos. Can I get a photo with you? And bam, I got a photo with Joey Graceffa. I have Bepper on Snapchat. You know what she posted on Snapchat? A photo with David and Liza, and I'm like, I text her, and I'm just like, where the heck are you right now? Because I need a photo right now, and I swear to God, if she gets a photo with them and I don't, I am going to cry for the rest of my life. And I was like, you're showing me where these people are right now? And we're trying to look for Liza, and then we turn around, and David's right there, and I'm like, okay, I need a photo with you, please. So I got a photo with David. And then Jason Nash was right there too, and I'm like, hey, why not? Like, you're in David's vlogs, you're pretty funny. Can I get a photo with you? So I got a photo with Jason too. So I find Liza, and I'm like, oh my god, I love your videos. And she is so kind. Oh my goodness, she is my most favorite person I ever met. She's my most favorite person ever. Oh my goodness. So I get a photo with Liza, and then David comes around, and I'm like, oh my god, you know what the perfect photo is? Getting a photo with both of you. So I have David on one side of me, Liza on the other side of me, and bam, I get a photo with both of them, and I'm like, ching. And later that night, I also met Smosh, or Anthony from Smosh. He's not really from Smosh anymore, but you know Anthony. So I met him, and I'm like, I didn't even recognize him at first. Someone had to tell me, that's Anthony from Smosh, or that's I seen Ian too, but I didn't ask him for a photo. But I was like, that's Anthony from Smosh, and I'm like, is that Anthony from Smosh? Like, damn boy, you upgraded. So I got a photo with Anthony. And let me tell you, he's really hot and he smells really good. So the next day I actually had a live stream, and it was against Sethy, and we played Falling Phantoms, and I won. Oh yeah, I got one for Team Zios, and that was pretty amazing. It was a good experience, live streaming on Animal Jam's channel and playing on their account even. So it was amazing doing that. I believe we met some fans, so we had a fan meetup outside of Vidcon for those who couldn't make it into Vidcon. And one of my favorite people that came up to me during that was a girl at the very end. It was just all of a sudden she came up and hugged me, and she's like, oh my god, I love you so much. And I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. And she gave me some glow sticks, and I was like, these are pretty sweet. Shout out to you, whoever you are. You're my favorite. Some person come up to me right before the live stream, and we were already running late with this live stream, and they're like, hey, can you add me? And I'm like, sure, but I have nothing to write their username with. And my friend had my phone because she was vlogging me doing this live stream. So I'm just like, I pull out a marker, and I'm like, you know what, sign my hand. So they put their username on my hand. It was there for like a few days because it was like almost kind of like permanent markered, and I was like, ah. So shout out to Fluffy Bunny 5888. I did add you. I think you added me back. Yeah, Fluffy Bunny 5888. So shout out to you for writing on my hand. And then the last day was Saturday, and that was our Disneyland day. So we got to go to Disney for, half the day. The first part of the day, there was a live stream, I believe, and then we visited the Liza Koshy Q&A quickly. I probably would have stayed for the whole thing if I didn't meet her, but I did meet her, so I was just like, I just kind of want to get to Disney and stuff. So we went to Disneyland, and that was absolutely probably one of my favorite days of the entire trip, besides meeting Liza Koshy, David Dobrik, Anthony from Smosh, and Joey Graceffa, not to brag. But yeah, Disneyland was amazing. And then we had dinner at Downtown Disney, same place we did last year, so we were kind of familiar with the food and the place, and it was absolutely delicious. I got filet mignon, and we met Clark there, and it was nice seeing Clark again. We went back to Disney, and then we said our goodbyes that night, because some of us, I mean, had a later flight, but myself, I had to leave at 4 a.m. because I had a longer flight. And so I had to say goodbye to everyone that night. It was very sad. If you guys didn't watch my vlog, I ended up crying in the end when I got back to my hotel room. But yeah, my VidCon experience was absolutely amazing. I could not even think of any way it could been better. Yeah, it was absolutely amazing. It was more organized this year. We had like a home to go to. We had creator badges now. We got to go to Disney for the day. We got some Animal Jam swag. We met Clark again. It was absolutely amazing. So thank you to Animal Jam for inviting us out to VidCon again. You can never say it enough when it comes to being invited to VidCon. Again. Twice, guys. So, yep, that's basically my VidCon experience. If you guys have any questions about it below that I may have missed, then let me know in the comments below and I'll try to answer all the questions as I can. And I'll see you guys in my next video, which hopefully will be an Animal Jam unboxing of all my Animal Jam swag I got from EGHQ. And yes, so thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out!